Welcome to Thoughts with CP. I artwork of
Oh,
C- I artwork of CP, you guys. Okay, Thoughts with CP, artwork of CP. It gets confusing. See, I was going to say I was grateful for technology. Well, technology's not grateful for me this morning. And Uber Conference decided to leave Danielle in the dust as I tried to hang up Uber Conference and decide what to do. Well, we're going to try this again, you guys. Welcome to the artwork of CP. I am grateful for technology when technology wants to work, and I'm also grateful for my support system, not only for my aides, but I am grateful for my family, the family that I do have. And I'm grateful for all of you guys. And I'm also grateful that um, I was given the opportunity to say bye bye to my day job because then I get to spend more time with you guys and bringing you more fascinating interviews. And even though I want to give hugs and I want to support those and bury those with love, basically. And even though I want to give hugs and want to bury those with love, I like where we're sitting right now? No. Do I like that 70 people came up here to celebrate a wedding and half those had what's going on right now? No. Do I like what the county's doing? No, because they're not reporting it. Do I am I trying to keep myself safe? Yes. Am I grateful that I don't have what's going on right now and I still can function to the best of my abilities? And am I grateful for everyone else's support? Yes. Am I grateful that my aides come on a daily basis to help me? Yes. Am I grateful that I have the support I do financially and physically and emotionally and spiritually and friendship wise, even though I haven't seen my best friend in another year? Yes. And we'll get back to that point. But at this time, we can't. Even though my best friend, who's sitting here with me at 7 o'clock in the morning, um, on Uber conference line, really, really, really wants to hug me. I know she's going to say yes in 2 seconds flat, but she knows she can't. She knows she can, and if she does, um, she has the risk of spreading coronavirus to me. And even though I am safe in my comfort of my home, and I'm grateful that I do have a home and soon to be a new home closer to my BFF. Thank you very much. And I'll give you guys an update on that in the next couple of weeks. But I even though I'm grateful that I do have the finances and I do have the support and I do have the spiritual warriors playing for me and I do have the all this good stuff happening in my life. Do I want to hug my BFF? Yes. Do I want to hug my dear friend goodbye? Yes. And do I want to have that relationship of yes, I'll jump on an airplane in 2 seconds flat with help and come down and see you? Yes. And because I'm the luckiest chick on the planet. I have friends internationally. I have friends all across the planet thanks to social media. And even though they say don't um, friend people that you don't know in person, I'm like, yeah, but social media is keeping all of us together. So that is what I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for food on the table every single day. And I'm grateful that I don't have to go to the grocery store. I'm grateful that other people do it for me. And I will, because I had a little disaster happen last night, um, that I will not go into details with you guys until we get some new changing up of the guards in this house, and then I can go into details with you guys exactly what happened on October 23rd, 2019. Just know that I'm number one, I'm fine. Number two, I'm fine physically. Just know that the Capricorn in me got a little bullheaded, and I admit it. I take full responsibility, and the Capricorn in me got a little bullheaded, and I had a friend of mine walk out the door because she was way too a little bit of sensitive, and I have to be mindful of my aides can be a little bit sensitive. And the problem with cancers is that we give and give and give. The problem with Capricorn, and I have, even though I'm majority Cancer, and Cancer's my zodiac sign, I have a little bit of Capricorn in me, which tends to have the strong-willed cerebral palsy. And so it's like, oh boy, oh boy. And I fill in a minute, and I will go into details with you guys what happened. And yeah, I got caught in the crossfire, and I apologize. I apologize. But at the same time, we have to be grateful for technology, and we have to be grateful for the essential workers. So that's my list, and I'm going to turn it over to my best friend on the planet who puts up with me, whether she likes it or not. And you gotta remember, Danielle and I have been friends for 20 plus years. How many years exactly, Danielle? You're good at this, I'm not.
So, third year?
23 years, okay.
Yeah.
23 years, going on 24, going on 25 here.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So even though my BFF goes all the way, here comes Win again. She, and she, um loves me for me, and she deeply understands that I am CP. This is how, and for those of you that are new to the podcasting realm and new and just some of the class from us, and trust me, I've been doing a lot of work promoting this podcast along with Astrid, along with the amazing voices of teachers on other people's shows. So we may have to do how Danielle and I met in the next couple of weeks, so you guys get background context.
Yeah.
And yeah, yeah, she says yes.
Yeah.
We're going to have to do how we met, and so that is a really unique story because, um, and that being said, I miss Cal and Jasmine, and during my life update, I will I will give you guys a huge announcement that Danielle doesn't even know yet. And it's because It's because I've decided to go live my life and not, worry about worry about I'm taking one aspect out of my life completely and on spending it literally on the other aspects of my life that I need to spend it on. So that's how I'll leave it at that. But I'm going to turn it over to my best friend, my partner in crime, who will always be there for me, um, no matter despite what's going on right now, no matter if it takes 2 years for us to see each other in person and give us a big giant hug or not. But I'm going to turn it over to my BFF. And so BFF, what are you grateful for?
Uh, uh, the for for my fi- uh, family and what I'm uh, doing.
Okay, what you're doing? Well, basically, what
Yeah, uh, fi- uh, family.
friends and family, well, that's
Yeah.
a good one. Well, friends and family, even though we're stuck, even though
So,
yeah, BFF is kind of stuck to, her corner, you're stuck to your corner, it's like we're velcroed to the walls of our house right now, you guys, and I think that all of us are velcroed to the walls of our houses right now because I haven't I haven't seen people for about well, I haven't traveled since March, and I really, 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 really want to jump on an airplane and get out of there, and essentially take my BFF with me. I'm going to try and make that happen. I'm going to try and make that happen, and then we're going to see what happens in the next couple of years here, and we're going to figure out where I graduate, and then I'm taking myself on a vacation and only telling the people that I need to tell where I'm going, and because I need to take myself on a vacation as soon as it's safe
yeah,
to do so. I need to take myself on a vacation as soon as it's safe to do so, and I have a couple other good things coming up in the works that I'm trying to work on, and then we'll see what happens. But all in all, we all grateful for you guys. We're grateful for technology to keep us in touch, and just be for those of you who are dealing with what's going on right now, or who have family members that are dealing with what's going on right now. Be safe, be strong, and you can do it. We love you, and yes, you can do it. And I know, I know what's going on right now through a big wrench in all lives, and but we got this. And I hate the term that I just used because we never know what day to day this situation is going to bring. But if I get a call from you guys, or those of you that have my phone number my and Danielle has my phone number and I'm easily accessible to her. And so the reason why I use a lot of people say, well, do you want me to send stuff to Danielle for you? And the only reason why I use Danielle is so it, my email inbox doesn't get flooded because right now we have content for you guys to enjoy on the Ask Win feed up until what, Danielle? What's latest up today?
yeah, uh, May.
The end of May. So I don't have to well, I don't have to record until the June of 2021 if I don't want to. And not to say that I'm giving up podcasts by any means. I but I people think it's so funny because I take my journalism job seriously. I take going to school seriously. So I'm grateful to be going back to school to finish up a journalism degree. I'm also grateful that I get to interact with you guys on a daily basis. And I'm grateful for the love and support that I do have. And for those of you that are going through what's going on right now, and for those, and yes, what's going on right now is a disability, even though they don't classify it as a disability, I'm looking at it as a new disability. I am looking at it as a new disability. I am grateful that I don't I don't have I don't have it. I don't plan to get it. I don't plan to be around people that have it. But I'm also grateful that I didn't get it originally in June. I'm also grateful that my stepsister made the decision not to come up here in June when she got it because she knew her mom and I were at high risk. Our mom is at high risk too. And so she goes, no, I'm not coming up. Oh, I'm not coming up because I have been around people that have it. And so I'm very grateful that I didn't get it. And I am very grateful that I do have access to good medical care, and if worse came to worse, I can get medevacs out to get even better medical care. But we'll see. And I'm grateful that I'm on the path to be diagnosed with asthma. Yippee skippy. It's just gonna be another diagnosis that I have to deal with. And because, um, and as I said, if I jump on here and jump on Ask the Wind and say I am my mother's daughter, you guys know that's it. And so I'm grateful, number one, that I don't have COVID. Number two, that I'm getting on the path to a correct diagnosis of asthma finally. Only took them, what, 33 years to diagnosis, but we'll see if it is asthma. But whatever it is, I'll be grateful that I still have functioning lungs. And so we will wrap this episode up right now, and then we'll catch you guys next week with what to get teachers and podcasters for Christmas. And then we may talk about our favorite Halloween candy. Yes, I said Halloween candy because we gotta mention Halloween. We gotta mention Halloween. But we may do the favorite Halloween candy next week, and then we may we may just do what to buy teachers and podcasters and how to support teachers and podcasters the week after that. And then we have to squeeze in how we met for all those new listeners out there who are stumbling across us, and why I chose my BFF to be my co-host on the Artwork of CPU guys. And before I leave, before Danielle and I leave, we actually have a programming announcement. Danielle and I have decided that we're going to be only putting content out on even though you can listen to it on a Sunday too, we're going to be putting fresh content out on Tuesdays. Tuesdays is just going to be us chatting away, and then Thursdays is going to be the main interviews. So Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then we're going to start that in 2021. So up until January of 2021, we're going to be doing the Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. As of January 2021, we are going to be doing Tuesdays and Thursdays on the Ask Gwen feed. You guys still get this one on Sundays. So depending on what you want to listen to, whether it's me interviewing or whether it's just strictly for CP, you can have your chocolate covered strawberries and or your Christmas cookies. Yes, I said Christmas cookies, and decide which one you want to listen to. But so next week we're doing what our favorite Halloween candy is, and yes, I said Halloween candy. And then the following week, we're doing How We Met for the new listeners and for the old listeners who just want to be fresh to us. And then the following week, we're doing what to buy teachers and podcasters and how to support them. And then the following week after that, as we get into November, I'll tell you guys what exactly happened and why I'm changing up the guards. I just have to work a couple things out before it can become public, and then probably the week of Thanksgiving, I will give you guys a life update, and I'll ask Danielle if she's willing and able to join me on that. And so that is it. And I think we got everything all covered. And if we missed something, we're sorry. But we'll see you guys next week. I will definitely see you guys next week on Ask Win. And we will definitely see you guys on Starts with CP on Tuesday. Bye, you guys.
Bye. Se. So. So.
I will repeat what she said, just in case you guys didn't catch that. Thank you for following us. That's what she said. Thank you for following us. And bye, you guys.
Bye.